for me, but Krzysztofiak will get back to second base safely. Krzysztofiak needs to be a little bit careful when it comes to that. Even though he does want to steal third base, he needs to be careful he's not too far because Noguera has a cannon of an arm. And he can throw over to third base pretty quickly. Pitch, that's going to be swung on and missed by Corton. So that'll be out number one here for the Merchants in the top of the sixth inning. And we're going to bring on Ty Hansen to the plate.
Next up to the plate, second baseman, number 2, Ty Hansen.
Saylor will start this matchup between himself and Hansen with a ball. And sorry for the silence here tonight, folks. Just getting everyone updated live on Twitter. Of course, you can follow us at Carroll Merchants 7, I believe is the official thing, but Carroll Merchants Baseball. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube. That next pitch from Saylor is going to be good for strike number one. So again, Saylor going to make sure that Krzysztofiak is staying on second base. Now with the 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be way too high. Krzysztofiak, it's going to be baited to get back to second base by Noguera. Smart move by Noguera to kind of fake him out there. I'm going to bring on the 2-1 count now for Ty Hansen with one out. Again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we want to thank you for watching this pre-recorded matchup, this very intense pre-recorded matchup. Ooh, Ty Hansen looking good. He was going to swing and hit that one out of here, but unfortunately that will be a missed, and I'll bring up strike number 2. Now the 2-2 count for Ty Hansen and the Merchants. Looking to get something going here. It'd be a very lucky break for Hansen to hit one in the center field out of here, but let's see what happens. As Saylor looking back to Krzysztofiak. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed for Ty Hansen. And that's going to bring up out number 2 for the Merchants. And, well, we're going to bring up Mike Wallace for the top of the order again. And let's see what they can do.
Up next, bat for the Merchants, third baseman, number 3, Mike Wallace.
And Merchants fans, we apologize for kind of the lack of posting here tonight, as for some reason, Instagram and Snapchat have been having some issues as of recently. For some reason, Facebook and Instagram aren't loading pictures, aren't allowing people to post, so we've been trying to post as much as we can on Twitter here for tonight. Of course, I'm commentating by myself, doing stats as well, so trying to keep you guys as updated as possible live on Twitter. So again, Mike Wallace up to the plate with 2 outs, 1 ball now. As we hear the frogs croaking and the birds chirping here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. That next pitch, and it's going to be outside, ball number 2. As Saylor is going to take some time, going to look over Krzysztofiak, keeping him in check. And now here comes a 2-0 pitch. It's going to be just high yet again. Ball 3 for Saylor. This is just the kind of things that you play the long game in baseball. No matter if it's balls or foul balls, you play the long game. And this is the kind of thing the Merchants have been doing all night. They've been patient, letting the hits come when they do, and allowing the balls to come and letting players get walked. That's just the kind of thing that you win, along with the long game. And that, Mike Wallace thinking that was ball number 4, but unfortunately that was strike number 1 instead. Next pitch, goodness, that's going to be another strike. This one's swinging for Mike Wallace. Not going to bring up a full count. Mike Wallace, if he would have gotten the foul ball, it would have been maybe a teeny bit better, but Wallace has just got to keep his composure here. And after this, we'll have Jamie Young, Americo Luis, and Drew Demers up the bat for the Miners here in just a little bit. As Saylor, way outside. That's going to walk Mike Wallace. and keeping the hopes of the Merchants alive here in the top of the 6th. Here comes up Andrew Fay to the plate. We're going to just keep it a little quiet here today. I'm going to update all of the fans on Instagram. So we'll be back in a little bit. We'll just keep you guys tuned in here live. So I'll be back in just a little bit. That first pitch from Sailor is going to be good for strike number 1. Now Andrew Fay is going to take some time as Sailor, now with an 0-1 count, 2 outs, looking to close out this inning for the Miners as Fay's going to hit one over to left field, and no, he'll be safe. Oh, goodness. Should have thrown over to first base to get Fay out, but Fay will have a single. And that'll be, again, full bases loaded. So a good turn of events here, even with 2 outs. As we've seen before, this Merchants team not going to give out without a very close fight. And now with bases loaded, Nick Supel, the hero here tonight, with 1 for 1, was hit by pitch twice and had a double. Has the opportunity to be playing God here tonight, apparently. As that first pitch is going to be ball number 1. I have no doubt in my mind Supel can keep his composure and hit one very good. Potentially a double. Again, it'd be very nice. Some good assurance runs coming into the bottom of the 6th. Want to keep this lead as far away from the Fort Dodge Gypsum Miners as possible. Next pitch, that's going to be good for strike number 1. Nick Supel going to hop around a little bit instead of course, slamming his bat on the ground in anger. Keep his composure. 1-1 is now the count. As Sailor now. He's going to throw ball number 2. Again, bases loaded. Andrew Fay on first, Mike Wallace on second, and Christopher Kristofiak on third. Kristofiak in scoring position just needs that one opportunity for Nick Supel. As here comes a pitch from Sailor. And that's going to be low again. Going to be ball number 3. And this is the kind of game I'm talking about. You play that long game. You allow the balls to happen when they do. And in situations like this, that's another score. That's an easy given score. Handed to him straight, hot from the oven from the Fort Dodge Gypsum Miners. Pitch from Sailor. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. That's going to be a full count for Nick Supel. Supel just needs to take it easy. Keep a good eye. And hope for either a very good hit or a walk. As he steps up to the plate for the full count and 2 outs. The super full count. As Sailor. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be popped up. And it looks like, yes, center fielder Sam Kimberly will get it. And that'll be out number 3. And, well, that will stop the scoring for the Merchants momentarily as they stand at 6-0. But, well, the Merchants still on top coming into the bottom of the 6th inning. We're going to take a quick break here on the Carroll Merchants Facebook page, and we'll be back with more action in just a little bit.
We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bruner, Reinhardt, and Morton LLP. Giant Seeds. Piranha Club. Lincoln Highway Pharmacy. Platinum Fitness. Templeton Savings Bank. State Wealth Management.
And welcome back, Merchants fans, to the Carroll Merchants Facebook page. We are here in this pre-recorded matchup versus the Fort Dodge Gypsum Miners, and your Carroll Merchants are on top, 6-0. Coming to this matchup, I had some questions, okay? As we all know, the Carroll Merchants a little bit of rough waters as of recently. They are 6-11 so far this season, in second to last place, almost out of playoff contention, of course, in the end of July. But they're keeping us alive here tonight as they are 6-0. We're able to score at least two runs in the third, fourth, and fifth innings, which have given them the 6-0 lead here tonight. And, well, we got a game tonight, folks. So we're going to continue action here in the bottom of the sixth inning in this 7-inning game. Very close for it being done. Of course, the Merchants have to close out tonight. They're not the home team, so they have to play a bottom of the seventh inning regarding the Miners getting some unprecedented runs here. And now, first pitch from Detterman here in the bottom of the sixth is going to be chopped back over to foul ball territory. Out of here. First strike number one. As I said, Detterman continuing his pitching duties here tonight, proving his worth. In recent showings, he's been a little shaky, but tonight he's building up the foundation for a great defense and allowing some of these pitches to be very good. As Detterman now with the pitch, that's going to be chopped on back to foul ball territory. 2 strikes brought up by fouls. And Detterman will take those. Detterman currently tonight, I believe, 5 strikeouts. Last time we checked in with the stats, 5 strikeouts for Colton Detterman. We'll get an update on those stats in between the 6th and 7th innings. As Detterman throws just low. That's going to be ball number 1. As I said before, this Merchants team defensively tonight, very impressive. No runs. I mean, after the last game they played against Storm Lake, 18-15, allowing 18 scores. I mean, unprecedented. As Jamie Young going to hit the center field, and that will be caught by Chase Corton. A good grab by number 15. That's going to be a pop out to center fielder. There we go. So out number 1 recorded already here for the Merchants, and we'll continue with number 21, Americo Luis, coming to the plate to go up against Colton Detterman and his cannon of an arm. Detterman, you can see a little bit of I don't want to say injury on his face, but obviously he's getting a little hot and sweaty and a little worked out here tonight as he throws strike number 1. Throwing even 5 innings and 4 innings can be a little strenuous on pitchers, but tonight he's pitching his 6th inning, potentially going to pitch his 7th. And now Detterman with the pitch. Ooh, yeah, it's going to be outside. I'm just going to hit Americo Luis either on the kneecap or the pants, but I'm going to bring up ball number 1. 1-1 now the count with 1 out for this Merchants defense. Detterman now 1-1. It's going to be low again, going to hit the ground. And it's going to bring up ball number 2. Again, no runners on base quite yet. The Fort Dodge Gypsum Miners behind 6-0. This is the kind of situation the Merchants wanted to be in here tonight and needed to be in here tonight to recover their season. And that's going to be ball number 3 for Colton Detterman. Goodness. One of the fans here in Fort Dodge, very passionate about the game, as everyone is here in Fort Dodge. Love it. Love the passion. That's going to be hit to left field. Goodness me, oh my. That will be a home run for Americo Luis. Goodness, some motivation from the hometown cheering squad and the hometown people here today is exactly what Americo Luis needed. Hometown crowd, that's exactly what I was looking for. So the hometown crowd bringing in Americo Luis, and that is home run for the Fort Dodge Gypsum Miners, finally getting them on the board here late in the bottom of the 6th inning. This team is not dead yet, folks. We still have a game here to play. Your Merchants still up 5 runs. Still up 6-1, but the Gypsum Miners clawing their way back from the grave. As Detterman is going to throw high yet again, ball number 1. Again, we have to ask ourselves, when is Coach Cody Williams going to pull Detterman? Detterman's had a very good showing so far, but you have to ask yourself, what's going to happen? As this one is hit to center field, and it looks like no. Ooh, a little bit of a battle there to get the ball, and number 21, Kristofiak, will get there. Kristofiak and Chase Corton running after each other, getting the ball. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of a challenge as he would get there first. It was looking like Corton had the ball there, but left fielder Kristofia coming out and saying, well, no, I got this one. 2 outs now for the Merchants. A good break for the Merchants here at the bottom of the 6th inning, as that swung on and missed by Kay. Good for strike number 1. So Colton Detterman, impressive showing. Good lucky breaks for 2 outs now, but here's the next pitch from Detterman. That's going to be a pop fly ball and to the infield, and he is holding up his hand, and that will be out number 3, caught by Andrew Fay, it looked like. Or I believe third baseman. Couldn't see exactly who caught that ball, but an impressive bottom of the 6th inning for this team here tonight. We're going to head into the potential final inning here from Fort Dodge, Iowa. We'll be back with more baseball action in just a little bit. We'll have a word from our program sponsors, and we'll have the potential last and final inning here from Fort Dodge in just a little bit. Stay tuned, Merchants fans.
We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bruner, Reinhardt, and Morton LLP. Giant Seeds. Piranha Club. Lincoln Highway Pharmacy. Platinum Fitness. Templeton Savings Bank. State Wealth Management.
Welcome back, Carroll Merchants fans, to Fort Dodge, Iowa, in this pre-recorded matchup between the Carroll Merchants and the Fort Dodge Gypsum Miners. Your Merchants up 6-1 here tonight in this very impressive showing. So now Adam Thompson, number 5, pitching for the Gypsum Miners to close out this game here tonight. So we'll get number 5 going here. So Adam Thompson now the pitcher. And I was just going to get into the batting here for the Carroll Merchants. And what an impressive game for this Merchants. They really needed this game to go in their favor, and it has. Right now, as a team, they're batting .400. Mr. Andrew Fay is one of the all-stars here tonight. 4 at-bats, 2 runs, and 3 hits tonight. So this team is looking to pull up with the W, as Mr. Thompson is going to throw just outside ball number 1. And if I was the Merchants, some more insurance runs wouldn't be a bad thing to get here in the top of the 7th inning. Because, well, this Fort Dodge team isn't dead yet. Had 1 home run from America Luis as, ooh, and that's a good base hit for Ben Berg, but will be called out. Goodness, it looked like first baseman Jamie Young dropped that ball, but Ben Berg will be called out at first base. So a good 5-3 action for the Fort Dodge Gypsum Miners. That'll bring up Brandon Larkin now. That first pitch from Mr. Thompson is going to be just low. Ball number 1. Sorry about that. We're updating our fans real quick. As again, we are pre-recording this matchup. We got to keep everyone updated on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Having some issues as Thompson throws ball number 2. You know, like I said, this Merchants team could use some insurance runs coming into the bottom of the 7th inning here in just a little bit. Would not hurt them as they only lead 6-1. As Larkin's going to pop one out of here. Out to foul ball territory. That's going to be strike number 1 for him. Like I said, being up 6-1 does seem like a lot in a game like this, but got to keep it close, of course. But some insurance runs, like I said, would not be a bad thing here. Keeping their lead in their hands and in their grasps and keeping the Tides at bay. Hopefully not rocking the waters here in the bottom of the 7th. But right now, top of the 7th. That pitch, ooh, and Brent Larkin's going to swing and miss. That's going to bring up the 2-2 count now. Again, we're very fortunate here in Fort Dodge, A, to be here. I want to thank the Fort Dodge Gyps and Miners for hosting us here tonight, and B, for the rain missing us. We had a little bit of rain to start off this game here tonight, as Larkin's going to smack one over to left field, and a good base hit for Brandon Larkin. That's going to be a single for him. And as I was saying, very fortunate enough to have the rain just miss us here in Fort Dodge. We had some rain to start off this game here tonight, a little bit of caution that it might have been a postponement, but luckily enough for us, we're here in the 7th inning, and we're still playing baseball. So we're going to welcome on Ryan Booth back to the plate. He has 1 for 3 here tonight, has a ground out, a single, and was struck out. So Booth not too shabby here tonight. 1 for 3 isn't the best thing to have, but as we continue, here we go. Booth now. Here comes the pitch from Thompson. And the Gyps and Miner fans are going to, or the players for the Gyps and Miners are going to flinch just a little bit, but that's going to be out to foul ball. Booth's going to step back up the plate. Here we go. Brandon Larkin on first base. With 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. The potential final inning. Pitch from Booth is going to be hit on over to right field, and that will be a fair ball. Larkin is going to be over to third, and Booth is going to get to second. Booth, it looked like he should have put the guns on just a little bit quicker, but he will be to second base safely. So a good double by Mr. Ryan Booth. So now in scoring position is Brandon Larkin. And, you know, his physique, I will say this, as Krzysztofiak comes up to the plate, Brandon Larkin might not seem like the most fast individual. He might say that himself, but, you know, I think he can honestly put on the Jets whenever he needs to. And right now, it might just happen. As Krzysztofiak steps up to the plate, he's 1 for 2 tonight. He has a ground out, a double, and did walk not too long ago. This pitch is almost going to hit Krzysztofiak in the elbow, it looked like. He's going to hold his bat a little bit close to him. So ball number 1 now for Mr. Krzysztofiak. As here comes a pitch from Thompson. It's me fouled on back. And in this moment in time, I will say these Merchants doing a very good job of keeping their cool. Krzysztofiak can have a big smile on his face. That's the kind of emotions you need to keep some of those emotions, those angry emotions at bay. You're still up 5 runs here in the top of the 7th inning, so keeping your cool and keeping your calm is what you need to do. That's going to be hit to center field, but it looks like, oh my goodness! Krzysztofiak, that's going to be to the wall. Krzysztofiak's going to get Larkin home, and here comes, yes! Ryan Booth, Brandon Larkin gets home from Krzysztofiak over that double. It looked like it was a home run. I was a little confused there. Oh my goodness! Krzysztofiak with a 2 RBI double. Goodness. So a very lucky break here. Only 1 inning, or no, excuse me, 2 innings. The Merchants haven't scored 2 runs. The first and the 6th has a huge, one huge strike was thrown, but a huge firework goes off here. Krzysztofiak keeping this game not even close for the Fort Dodge Gyps and Miners. As, oh, a broken bat. Oh my goodness, and he can't get it. That's going to be, Corton breaking his bat. Oh my goodness. All the kind of action here tonight. Another firework goes off, and that's for Chase Corton. A broken bat's going to get him to first base, and it's going to get Krzysztofiak to third. So here comes Ty Hansen, I'd say the anti-leprechaun for tonight. He is 0 for 3 tonight, has a flyout and 2 strikeouts tonight, but oh, what action we have here tonight, folks, for you. What a game. You can't buy this action on HBO. You can't buy it on Cinemax. You can only find it right here on the Carroll Merchants Facebook page. This first pitch from Thompson, that's going to be good for strike number 1. Again, Chase Corton at first and Krzysztofiak at third now in scoring position again. Again, the only 2 innings the Merchants have not scored, the first and the 6th innings. only keeping the Fort Dodge Gypsum Miners at 1 run. Pitch from Thompson to be way outside. That's going to be good for ball number 1. So this Merchants team is looking to walk home tonight with a W, but we'll keep that official until it's actually official, as that makes sense. As Thompson, that's going to be popped up. Ty Hansen that will be out number 2. That's going to be popped up over to Jackie Jimenez. So out number 2 for the Merchants. So again, back to the top of the order here for tonight. Mike Wallace. Tonight he is 0 for 3 as well. Ground out, was struck out, fly out, and was walked at his last plate appearance. So here he comes for his 4th at-bat. And even if Mike Wallace gets out here, it's still in the hands of the Merchants to end this game and walk home with a W. Again, runners on first and third. Chase Corton at first, Krzysztofiak at first as Thompson's going to throw over the first, but that's going to keep Corton safe. Tell you what, it might be July 3rd, but these fireworks, sounds like it's already the 4th of July. My goodness. Krzysztofiak just chomping at the bit to get home. As this pitch is going to be over to foul ball territory. That's going to bring up a strike, I believe number 1 of the foul ball. Could be wrong. We'll get the official count. I believe it's 0-1 now for Mr. Mike Wallace. So now 0-1 count now with 2 outs for the Carroll Merchants here in the top of the 7th inning of this 7-inning game. The potential final out here tonight, as that'll be a little high. That's going to bring up ball number 1 here for Thompson. And the good luck has shifted towards the Merchants' way. Very fortunate they're now finally allowed to have some fun here tonight. And that'll be good for strike number 2. 2 strikes now with 1 ball, 2 outs for the Merchants. Again, getting struck out now wouldn't be too bad. They got some very good insurance runs here in the top of the 7th inning, and they'll be heading into the bottom of the 7th inning, potentially up 7 runs. Let's see what Thompson does. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be hit on over to right field. Let's see what happens, and it looks like, and yes, right fielder Peyton Krugler will get out number 3, but not before the Merchants can score 2 more insurance runs here in the top of the 7th inning to make it an 8-1 game. Well, we will take our final commercial break here from Fort Dodge, Iowa, and we'll be back with the potential final half inning of this game as the Merchants are on top 8-1. We'll be back with more action in just a little bit.
We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bruner, Reinhardt, and Morton LLP. Giant Seeds. Piranha Club. Lincoln Highway Pharmacy. Platinum Fitness. Templeton Savings Bank. State Wealth Management.
Welcome back, Carroll Merchants fans, to beautiful Fort Dodge, Iowa, here for the matchup between the Carroll Merchants and the Fort Dodge Gypsum Miners. We are here live in this pre-recorded matchup tonight, as we will welcome on Deshaun Walsh to close out this game here tonight. The Carroll Merchants are in the lead 8-1. This game has been a roller coaster ride from the start. Your Merchants starting off the scoring quickly, or kind of quickly, in the 3rd inning when Chase Corton hit a home run to start off the scoring. And since then, it's just been a hitting clinic for the Merchants. They have scored 2 runs in every single inning except the 1st and the 6th innings. So they have proven, I think, a lot of us wrong in showing, hey, we still got some fight left on us here in the Pioneer League in July. So is July the Merchants month? We'll have to stay tuned and watch. But let's finish this game out here tonight as Sean Walsh is going to have a good luck strike number 1. So 3 more outs until we can bring that W home tonight. Deshaun Welsh going to take his time, is going to throw. Ooh, that's going to be a little bit of a wild pitch. He's going to smack the railing. Ball number 1. Great to see Deshaun Welsh out here pitching. We've seen him a couple of times on the mound before, but tonight he is going to closing out for Colton Dennerman. A very impressive showing by Colton Dennerman nonetheless. That's going to be swung on and missed by Nate Dolman. As the music plays, Nate Dolman is not too happy. He's kind of swiped his hands, try to, obviously keep him not sweaty. Anyone in the situation would be a little bit nervous, but Deshaun's going to throw outside yet again. And it's going to be bring up ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs for Deshaun Welsh. Looking to get this game over quickly. We just almost hit the 2.5-hour mark. Here comes the pitch from Deshaun Welsh. It's going to be back to foul ball. 2-2 is still the count. And here we go with the next pitch from Deshaun Welsh. Swung on and missed. Strikeout for Deshaun Welsh. Goodness, what a good luck from Deshaun Welsh here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 strikeout. Oh, goodness, he's looking to get this game done and over with quickly. You talk about Kawhi Leonard being the claw. Well, he's the arm. If Kawhi Leonard's the claw, then Deshaun Welsh is the arm. And tonight he's looking to put on an arm bar here tonight in his minors. That's going to be low for ball number 1. Again, 1 out, 2 more from bringing home this W here tonight. Now here comes Welsh with the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be low again. That's going to bring up ball number 2. And some of these tense situations that come up late in this game, hopefully that doesn't happen, is, of course, walking way too many players and allowing all the bases to be loaded. Deshaun not wanting that to happen here tonight. Another outside pitch. That's going to be ball number 3. The Merchants are going to keep their toes crossed and their fingers crossed here tonight. They're up 8-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. They just need to close out this team. Pitch from Deshaun. Good. Strike number 1. Very good strike for Deshaun Welsh. I'm going to hold my breath as well here tonight. Looking for another win in the record book. And that's going to be low, and that's going to walk Peyton Krugler. Now we got a runner on first. Game is not over quite yet, folks. So here comes Jose Guillen Jr. to the plate. As we continue in this game, of course, Peyton Krugler on first. Deshaun Welsh with 1 out. Needs to be a closing pitcher and needs to get these 2 outs quickly. Not allow any more runs to be scored because you give the momentum back to a team and you never know what's going to happen. That's going to be good for strike number 1 for Deshaun Welsh. The momentum can turn at any point in this game. Even though you are up 7 runs, you still have to play with some caution here tonight. Deshaun Welsh going to take some time. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be low yet again. It's going to be ball number 1. 1-1 count now. Your Merchants up 8-1 in this very impressive showing here tonight. They just need to close out this bottom of the 7th inning. There's Welsh with the pitch. Low yet again. That's going to be ball number 2. Deshaun getting some words of encouragement from his dugout. Even though Deshaun doesn't have too many innings pitched for this Merchants team, he needs to stay calm, stay cool, and show Coach Cody, hey, I've got what it takes. Pitch from Deshaun, swung on and missed. Strike number 2. That's going to bring on the 2-2 count now with 1 out. The bottom of the 7th inning, again, the potential final half inning of play here tonight. And then we'll go on tomorrow, July 4th, to face off against Bancroft as Sean's going to throw back to Nick Supel at first. As I was saying, we face off against Bancroft tomorrow night in Bancroft, Iowa for our 4th of July game. So excited to be on the road and have some fun with those individuals. Hopefully some fireworks tomorrow night, but we'll have the live stream tomorrow night. That's going to be foul ball. They have some fun tomorrow night on our live stream, as we'll be live streaming that entire game. Bancroft supplying us with internet tomorrow as well, so we'll have a fun time tomorrow night in Bancroft. Of course, myself, Taylor Bruner, on the call for tomorrow. So we'll have some fun with the 4th of July celebration tomorrow. As again, Jose Guillen Jr. faced with the 2-2 situation, and Deshaun Welsh closing out this game here tonight. Welsh going to take his time. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be swung on and missed. Strikeout number 2 for Deshaun Welsh. And that's what the Merchants fans came here to watch tonight. And now Deshaun Welsh, one more out from glory and bringing home the W for this Merchants team. My goodness, Deshaun Welsh, what an impressive look for a closing pitcher. And here comes the first pitch from Welsh to Noguera. That's going to be just low, ball number 1. Deshaun Welsh now 1-0 count. That's going to be just low. Benberg, nice to snap up at that play. That's going to be ball number 2. Again, as I said before in this game, Benberg, a very impressive catcher here tonight, making sure he doesn't lose sight of that ball and hasn't done so yet tonight. Just popping up instantly, making sure Peyton Krugler is still on first base. Next pitch, 2-0 pitch. That's going to be back to foul ball territory. We'll take those. 2-1 is the count now. There's Noguera going to take his time. Again, we want to thank all of you fans, both Merchants fans and Pioneer Baseball League fans alike, for tuning in here tonight for the pre-recorded matchup. We unfortunately did not have strong enough internet, and we had to pre-record this matchup, but as long as we get the game to you, I think that's all that matters. Pitch from oh my goodness, what a good pitch by Welsh. A little bit of a floater there. I don't know if it was in the 60s or what, but man, oh man, 2-2 count now for Deshaun Welsh. Now on the doorstep to end this game and put the last nail in the coffin. Pitch going to be a little bit high. That's going to be a full count now for Deshaun Welsh. A risky situation now for Deshaun Welsh. And this next pitch will potentially call this game. Now Deshaun Welsh, full count, 2 outs. Let's see what happens. Swung it over to Deshaun Welsh, and he's got it. Throwing over to first base. That is game, set, and match here tonight from Fort Dodge, Iowa. Your Carroll Merchants pull out the W 8-1. Goodness, what an amazing showing by this Carroll Merchants team. A much-needed win in the record books. They now advance to 7-11 on the season. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is the game here. And, well, we want to thank you all for tuning in for tonight's game. It has been a fun matchup to commentate here tonight. And, of course, we'll have the next game July 4th at Bancroft, Iowa. So make sure you tune in for that live stream. We'll have that for you. I'll have that game for you tomorrow as well. So make sure you tune on and tune in. And, well, your Merchants win 8-1 here in Fort Dodge, Iowa on this July 3rd game. We will catch you guys tomorrow in Bancroft. My name is Tyler Bruner. I had the distinct honor of bringing you play-by-play commentary for tonight. And until next time, go Merchants!